This next one is one of my favorite ones. Again, a different way to look at life. Sometimes we get stressed because people act differently or look differently than us, and that causes us stress. And I love this analogy that we could learn a lot from crayons. Some are sharp, some are dull, some have weird names, and they all are different colors, but they all have to live in the same box. And if we learn to get along and realize the differences are what make people cool and it makes life interesting and fun. I could almost guarantee you all of us have had this experience where we saw someone for the first time and we judged them and wrongfully. Then we get to know them and find out that, yeah, we all have our differences, but we also have a lot of similarities, and that most people are really great people and fun to meet, and you can learn a lot from those people if we'll just take the time to get to know them. And what a great school this would be, community world this would be, is if everyone would learn to just accept people's differences a little bit and be more accepting and kind to one another. The next one, a truly happy person is one who can enjoy the scenery on a detour. Now, this one is one that I would probably choose that I still need to work on, is my patience. We are the state that seems like there's always road construction. And, whenever I get detoured or slowed down because of construction, I let it get me angry and build up my anxiety instead of just realizing, hey, I can't control that. So what if I get a detour? Maybe I'll see some new scenery I've never seen before. Or if I get stopped in traffic, hey, that just means a longer period of time I have to talk to my wife or my kids or my grandkids. Or I have a longer time to listen to some podcast that's interesting to me. We have to look at the bright side because we cannot control every detour in life. So I really like this one. And this, again, if I were doing the assignment, this is the one that I would choose to work on personally. The next one, this one is interesting. And I want you to think about what it means to you. If you lend someone $20 and never see that person again, it was probably worth it. Now, how could that be worth it? How could we look at that differently and help ourselves in how we deal with stress with this saying? And this is what I came up with. Some of you will have come up with something different, but you could always look at it like, why, that son of a gun, I can't believe he took that $20 and just took off and never paid it back. And that could cause you a lot of stress. Or you could look at it the other way and say, hey, maybe he or she needed that money more than I did. And the stress is a lot less then. Or maybe you could look at it, well, obviously they weren't that good of a friend if they're going to just take the money and run and never pay it back and never talk to me again. Better I find out now and only lost $20 than lost a lot of time and a lot of my emotional effort. So, there's always a bright side to everything that happens in our life is basically what that's saying. The next one, it may be that your sole purpose in life is simply to be kind to others. I know people that I've met over the years of teaching, the 32 years I've been teaching, that these kids that I've met, and they come to me and they feel like, why don't I have more talents? Why does everybody else get all these talents? And most of the time, if they would look, they would find plenty of talents. But I like to tell them, you're so kind to everybody. What if that was your only talent? I don't think there's a better talent than someone that's just kind to other people. And so that I like that saying.